This video is for anyone who's struggling with becoming a man, who feels anxious, tired, scared, who can't handle the responsibility and is just generally finding it hard to become that strong man that you are expected to be by a lot of people. So these are 5 books that helped me to become a stronger man. I'm going to run you through what problems they solve for me, and hopefully they can solve the same problems for you. If you're at the bottom or just starting out, you often have the disadvantage of not really knowing very much, and you also have the disadvantage of not having great access to funds and abilities to leverage cash and people and connections and networks. So what reading does is it gives you all of somebody's wisdom from a whole lifetime condensed into an easy to consume format that you can purchase for $10, $15, very, very cheap in the grand scheme of things, and understand all the major life lessons that that person learned over their entire lifetime. You can purchase and read over a week. Now, if a young man reads a book every single week, that's 52 lifetimes worth of lessons he's managed to consume inside of a year. If you do that year on year on year, you are just so far apart from your competition, it's unbelievable. You advance at such a faster rate to everybody else because you are learning so much more. You're living multiple lifetimes by reading books. So books are not some silly thing, they're not a waste of time. Books, when followed by massive action, will take you directly to the top. Now, what should you read first? If you can't find purpose in your life, if you are struggling with feeling depressed or you're lost or anxious, then Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl is the book to read straight away. The problem that this solves is gratitude. And what I mean by that is the reason why you're upset, the reason why you're depressed is because you're not grateful for what you do have in your life. And Viktor Frankl's book is based in a Nazi concentration camp, and he takes you on a harrowing journey about discovering meaning in the darkest places on earth. So no matter what situation you're in right now, reading this book for me, it helped just to put into perspective how small my problems were and how I could deal with them better, how I could find meaning when I felt like I was in a rut, when I felt like I was in a bad place, and how I could feel happy about my circumstances. If other people piss you off, and what I mean by this is if you have people that work for you, if you have friends that you're in business with, if you still live with your parents, and other people piss you off all the time, and you're like, why the fuck did that person do that? This book is for you. Extreme Ownership. It's by Jocko Willink. He's a Navy SEAL, and it's all about taking responsibility. And the beautiful thing about this is when you take responsibility for everything, you are in complete control. And I would often say to you, as I notice in myself, when I'm annoyed, agitated, angry at other people, I'm not angry at them. I'm actually angry at myself because I'm not dealt with situations in the right way. So what this book will help you learn is that you are in complete control of not only how other people treat you, but how they affect you emotionally. And this book will help you become not only a better man, but a much better leader. If you want to become mentally tough, mentally strong, there is 2 books here that I absolutely love. Both include David Goggins. In Living with a SEAL, David Goggins goes and lives with a guy called Jesse. He's a millionaire, and he puts him through 30 days of extreme SEAL training. And in Can't Hurt Me, it's David Goggins' origin story, how he turned into a Navy SEAL and the toughest man on the planet. These 2 books will help you understand that you are capable of far more than you give yourself credit for, and it gives you this motivation listening to Goggins' stories that make you want to push yourself ridiculously hard. And I actually ran a marathon without training on my own on a Sunday afternoon after finishing this book in 2 days, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I got a Lucozade from the shop. It was like a sports drink. I put my swimming trunks on because it was nice and hot outside, and I ran a marathon on a Sunday afternoon. I did it in 4.5 hours, 26.5 miles, I believe it was, and it was all inspired by these 2 books. So do not underestimate the power that these 2 books hold in giving you mental toughness and motivation. These are the mecca of self-help for motivation books. These 2 will turn you into a different animal, so I highly recommend them. If you feel like things don't go your way and you're sick and tired of your life, this is a very good look at how life setup determines success as a man. Dan Bilzerian teaches you exactly how to set your life up for success, whether it be women, money, fame and fortune, whatever you want. You need to have the setup right. It's also a very, very wildly entertaining book, as you can imagine, and it's an intricate look into the mind of one of the greatest playboys to ever live. It also holds a lot of lessons in happiness and fulfillment, where you can find it, where you can't find it, what Dan's learned through earning millions and millions of dollars, and being with thousands and thousands of women. I think it's a great read for any man who wants insight into what that kind of life is like, how to set it up for yourself, and the lessons that you can learn before you get there. And finally, if you want to be stronger in relationships, whether it be men or women, with your work, with your play, this is the book for you. This was recommended to me by Hamza, and it's an absolutely fantastic read. It's all about what it means to be a man, how to deal with your life, your relationship with your work and your relationship with your woman, how they're very tightly bound, and how you should deal with each one as a man. It takes you through understanding masculinity. It does a very good job of quoting other books in the men's lifestyle space and making them make sense. So it puts together a lot of different bits from the rational male, parts from Way of the Superior Man, and it binds it into one very well written book about masculinity. So if you are a young man looking to become stronger and you want to learn how to deal with your relationships with women, with work, this is the book for you. Depending on which one of those problems you're facing, choose a book accordingly. Tomorrow we're doing a Twitch stream at 4:30 p.m. with Hamza. Me and him are going to be going and talking about masculinity, life, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. So go and check that out tomorrow on Twitch. I'll be posting it in the community tomorrow. And if you haven't joined the tribe yet and you want help from other like-minded men and you want to triple your testosterone, join the course below and come join us. Apart from that, I'll see you on the next one. Whoop-pow!
Listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Oh, here's a good song. Here we go. Taking